I don't know. Is this dumb? Is this whole thing dumb? Is it stupid? Yeah, I got I got this ring light. Fucking ring light. It's not gonna reflect in my glasses, is it? Oh shit! What do you think about my chain? Is it too much? I'm gonna blind them. I'm gonna blind them with my bling. Ring light. Ring light? There's cats everywhere. Do I look like I'm trying too hard? Hi, my name is Andy. Welcome to Off the Grid. Today we're going to be talking about show programming and playback in Ableton Live. What is a playback engineer? Why do we care about them? To me, a playback engineer is somebody on your musical team who helps facilitate the technological side of the musical performance. Not lighting or video, we're not talking about that. We're talking about music-related things. 3 jobs that I would say are most common for playback engineers are overseeing the backing track system, disseminating patch changes to digital instruments like digital keyboards, Kempers, drum triggers, and then overseeing live auto-tune, which, sorry to burst your bubble, we all use it. So you're probably watching this thinking like, that sounds like the nerdiest shit ever, why would I ever want to do that? Well, you're kind of right, but let me give you some reasons on why you might want to. I would say playback and programming is probably the fastest growing position in the live music industry right now. For every 20 great guitar players that I know, I think I probably know one really great playback engineer. So there is an absolute sea of opportunity if you're good and you're willing to try it. Number 2, it could be a very fulfilling career to travel the world and work with really great musicians and artists. The amount of physical labor that you have to do is pretty low. You're kind of just on your computer all day, which we are probably doing that anyway, so you might as well travel the world and get paid for it. And number 3, if you're a musician and you're already playing with a band or an artist and you can double as the playback engineer on stage, then you're probably due for a pretty significant pay bump, which is super dope. Just don't tell management that you heard it from me. What's the difference between a programmer and a playback engineer? Well, they're very similar, and oftentimes it's the same person doing both jobs, but in my opinion, it's 2 different jobs. That's why I've separated them out like this. A programmer is the person who is building the show from the ground up, so they interface directly with a music director or a producer or even management company, getting the stems, figuring out the BPM, the key signature, time signature, putting it into Ableton, organizing all the files, and then handing that session off to the playback engineer. So I guess if you were going to describe it in a very simple way, the programmer is the builder, and then the playback engineer is the person who is actually on stage pressing play with the artist. This course was designed for musicians, music directors, engineers, PMs, TMs, guitar techs, pretty much anybody. If you've been around live music at all and you're interested in playback, this would probably be interesting and useful to you. You don't get any like certification afterwards. It's not like an Ableton certified thing. I don't even know what that is or why it's important. I've just been doing it for a while, and I've seen the need for operators, and I wanted the information to be out there and accessible and affordable, so I hope you enjoy it. What makes a really good playback engineer? I think it's an individual with a deep understanding of the technology that drives your playback system, paired with really good musical instincts. I think there's probably 3 keys to becoming a really good playback engineer. The first is obviously some sort of musical knowledge. So to understand like what we're talking about in this course, you kind of have to know like what a key signature, time signature, major, minor chord, BPM, stuff like that is. So if you don't know what that is, maybe just look that up really quick or do kind of your own research. The second one, I think, is an individual who has a really good take on organization and is a clear communicator. And then the third one would be someone who is quick and efficient in Ableton, which we're going to talk about, and I'll show you how to do it.